Welcome to So Very Easy. My name is Laura, and the other day my daughter gave me something that she thought I could use. Well, surprise, surprise, I will be using it, and it's coming into my sewing room. See exactly what it is I will be using. She gave me her old jewelry box, and this is not a small jewelry box. It is a little dresser. She didn't use it anymore, and she thought I would like it. And I'm sure she won't be too surprised to find that it's come into my sewing room. With all these little drawers, it's going to be perfect to store things in. Originally, I was thinking I was going to put notions in it, and then I ran into my craft supplies and thought this would be a great thing to store my crafts in. I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to store everything, but I have a good start, and I'm so excited I wanted to share it with you. And maybe you can give me some ideas on what you would think would be great in this box. Let me show you what I have so far. The top of this jewelry box opens up, and it has a nice deep box, so I'm going to be able to keep some of my larger supplies. I think it's going to work great for my glues. And where all the rings are supposed to go, I think it'd be a great area to store my rotary blades. That way they're safe and out of the way. And any big packages are going to fit great in here. The sides open up, and we're supposed to have rings in here. Well, I think this is going to work out great for just little thin things can slide in, like my thin little scissors and little sewing supplies. Then we have all of the drawers. When I open up the first drawer, it's divided in compartments. So I'm opening up my bags and I'm putting them right in these compartments. And that way I don't have to wrestle with bags. It'll be easy to see. This is deep, so I can add another row on top if I want. The next drawer I'm still working on. I think I'm going to add my fun buttons and little things that I would normally sew with. And for my Velcro dots, I think I'm going to open them up and just lay them inside those containers, sort of like card cataloging. And because it's compartmentized, it's going to stay nice. The next drawer, I think I'm going to keep my ribbons in. Now I've just tossed these in here right now, but I'm going to take time and roll them all up. Either have them tied, put in elastics, or clip them. Taking them off these containers is going to save a lot of room, and they'll look nice all tied and presented in this drawer. I have one more thin drawer. I want to take these pom-poms out of this bag and somehow fit them in here. I have my magic markers that are good for my fabric, and I love these pre-made appliques that you can iron and stitch on. They're great for children's clothes, putting on quilts, just crafts and hobbies, and I have a nice collection of them. I even have my initials. The next two drawers are very deep drawers, and there's no compartments in them. Right now, I have my collection of flannel squares in them, but I still can change that up. Because it's nice and deep, I'm going to be able to put a lot in those drawers. Both the sides open up, and they have these hooks. And these hooks are designed so that you would hang your necklaces on. And the string sort of keeps them from flopping as you open them. It's a good flat storage. So right now, I'm just using the hooks to hang up packages. And having those packages hanging there seems to work quite well. But I do have another idea that I'm thinking of. Because this is quite deep, I think I'm going to be able to use this for magnet containers. Perhaps glue strips of metal, and I can have the entire sides with little magnet containers. And who knows, I might come up with another idea. I need to shop around and see what can fit right in here. Maybe build some little shelves. So I'm still working on different ideas on how to use this. And it's tall and thin, so it doesn't take up much room. This is going to be a lot of fun to fill, and it's going to help me stay organized. Instead of having little bags and boxes here, there, and everywhere, it's going to all be in one place. And at a glance, I'm going to be able to open up the drawer and take out what I need, and it'll all stay neat. These are very deep drawers, so I can really add one more layer. I'd love to know what you would put in this jewelry box, so be sure to leave some comments so I can get some ideas as I'm working on this. Thank you for joining me today on Sew Very Easy. Feel free to subscribe, and as always, come on back. Let's see what we're sewing or storing next time in the sewing room. Bye for now.